All right, cool. So guys.
Real quick, happy Tolkien's birthday, everyone.
Oh, that's true. What a great way to commemorate the man, the myth, the legend.
By killing some hobbits. Is that happening today?
Halflings.
Halflings?
We can't say hobbits legally. The Tolkien estate will sue.
They will. Sorry.
And it's not Ents, it's treants. Just so you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Well, okay. Alright, welcome everybody to Forgotten Tales of the Forgotten Realms. And just as a quick note, it's not the Forgotten Tales of the Forgotten Realms I decided. That's like saying going to the Walmart. It's
or
just,
the Facebook.
Yeah, it's just Forgotten Tales of the Forgotten Realms.
You don't like the Walmart?
Just as a... No, I don't.
Can I
For lots of reasons.
Can I have a sticker for my computer?
Oh yeah, take stickers. Take
Toilet
as
paper
many as you
roll of
want.
stickers.
Just want the one.
There you go.
Take several.
No, just the one is fine.
There's lots though.
There's
Please take the stickers.
a lot more
don't
than
want 'em.
needed, yeah. That's great.
Okay, yeah, so with new characters, well first let me say, my name is Johnny and I am your DM for today.
Yay!
And joining me at the table, been waiting forever for this is great,
Oh, we're here.
is Ryan, who's starting a new character by the name of Fest Festerson.
They can't hear me wave. I'm waving.
This is an audio medium.
Audibly, I'm waving.
Festerson.
Everybody.
Human Ranger, we'll get more into stuff about your character in a little
Alright.
bit. And then we've got Tony, who's playing as, Eric von Arkenson, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Who is a high elf, Minotaur barbarian. I was looking at the wrong note.
Close.
Kyle is the high elf,
Yeah!
young wizard by the name Steven.
Steven Teen Wizard.
Steven Teen Wizard.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Famed Faerunian blogger. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I'll be introducing a new character at some point. No spoilers yet. I think that's it. There's no only person who has boons is because these are new characters. So I haven't made boons for your new characters yet. But Prilli has a boon. Nobody has inspiration because probably this one. And then it's all one word, Tank City, all lowercase. And it's not something tricky like your old stupid password.
The number 5 all uppercase.
It's so dumb.
It's easy. It's
All
four
uppercase,
words, all uppercase, one word, all lowercase.
So stupid.
Super easy.
Alright. Okay. And so that's it. We're going to start. This is where the theme song plays. On the world of Toril, across the Sea of Swords, rises the continent of Faerun, the Forgotten Realms, teeming with all kinds of fantastic and horrifying creatures and places. There's no telling what lies down the many roads of the Forgotten Realms, for there are many tales told, some true, some legendary, and some forgotten. We open on the dusty town of Longsaddle. Longsaddle is a pit stop along the long road for travelers of the North Country heading to Waterdeep or Neverwinter. It was once a promising town, a part of the Lord's Alliance, and is now a sleepy, dusty hamlet home to rural ranchers. It has an unusual reputation thanks to a family of wizards who live in a mansion on the edge of town known as the Harples. The Horn and Hoof Tavern is a rough and tumble saloon, a place for drowning your sorrows and making shady deals. A bard sits at a piano, his voice the sound of bourbon and cigarettes, and a low fire flickers in the hearth. So we open on Fest. we're gonna start with you. You're sitting in a dark room. It's like a private room off to the side on the first floor. And across from you and on the table sits a man whose face is covered by a dim light, only his mouth barely exposed, and he says, "Thank you for accepting my invitation. I have a job for you." Okay. That's it. Nice.
No.
That's what I'm here for.
Prilli's not there.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
Ghost in town.
He says, "I need you to kill someone. A terribly evil person. A true detriment to society as we know it."
All right then.
You're just fine with that?
Yeah, he just said he's a detriment to society, so that's what I do.
It's right up your alley.
That's what that you called me to do this, so it sounds redundant.
Let's get on with it. Okay. Well, he was last seen in a town called Phandalin in the foothills of the Sword Mountains. His name is Prilli.
That sounds like a horrible monstrous name.
And he says, "Once the deed is done, I want you to leave this card on his corpse," and his bony fingers slide a card across the table with a symbol on it that I'm going to show you.
How bony are them fingers?
Pretty bony.
Like a skeleton man?
No, he's got skin, but they're pretty bony. That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's nice. Did you draw that yourself? It's good. It's like an E in a coffin all at once.
Had to hire some graphic designers. That's what it looks like.
Beautiful. Very vector.
Here, show Mark if you can. I don't know.
Where is this camera? That's as close as I can get without getting up.
That's okay. Fantastic.
Imagine a coffin, but shaped like the letter E.
Okay. Thank you for the audio medium. Yeah, so he slides that over in his bony fingers. Anything else you say or do during this interaction?
He gets up. He finishes his drink. Puts it down on the table. Takes a card. Tips his hat. And he says, "Well, off to Faerun, I guess."
So then he, as you're kind of heading out the door, says, "You might want to enlist a couple of people for help."
Don't tell me how to do my job. I'll do my job how I do my job.
Well, in case you might want to consider hiring some people, there should be a few people
He's backing out the door.
out in the bar, which is where you two are. So in the bar in this dusty town, what are you guys each doing?
I'm gonna walk in with like my scrying orb held up, and I'm gonna be like, "So I hear, what's up, fam? Steven Teen Wizard here. I hear these bars are a great place to find adventure, and that's what we're here today. We're here to find some adventure. So I'm gonna walk around and see if I can't find anyone." And I bump into a minotaur, and I'm like, "Oh, look at this thing! Look at it! It's a minotaur! Hey, minotaur, what's your name?"
Eric.
That's nice. Okay, let's go get a drink, guys, and then walk off to the bar.
Okay.
I'm sitting at a table, eating a nice meal, with a little notepad, taking notes on as I'm eating, kind of enjoying my meal and jotting down what I think about it, and
Okay. Mm-hmm.
just trying to mind my own business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
When this dude bumps into me.
All right. So as you walk back out, you're seeing this interaction going on. What does Fest do?
I don't know. He looks at him. He's like, what in the nine hells are you two asshats doing? This is a bar. What are you doing around here? What the? This is not a wizard's palace.
Things are getting kind of rough. You know what? We'll sign back on later. Bye.
Yeah, I'm here to do private business, not let the world of wizardry see what's happening here.
I scoot my chair out from the table. I stand up, all 6'8" of me, 1,700 pounds, with my shield, my warhammers. I'm like,
well,
excuse me?
This is my mistake. How'd you? You know what? Actually,
Yeah, you should be nicer to us, or else my friend here's gonna kick your ass.
how about
What?
It's cool.
Listen, I've just been given a bit of a stipends or something. If you wanna hop on board, I got a little job for you too.
Like adventure?
Sure, yeah, adventure.
Stipend?
That's
job?
Yeah.
That sounds something good to
Sure,
me.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds great.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
You're not gonna ask
What's-
about it? That's
what's
fine.
the
Great.
job? What's the
Perfectly.
job?
Nope, too late.
Oh man. I mean, I want in, but I don't know.
We're going to listen. There's a bad guy. His name is Prilli. He's in Faerun. I'm going down there, dead or alive, doesn't really matter. And I got some money for you when we're done. You can bring your scrying device if you want.
Okay.
Just keep it off of me. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And
Right.
you, big man over there, you can just you pull up the rear. All right. Team Wizard boy in front.
Yeah. No, I walk in the middle. I go in the middle.
Oh
Should
no!
we put your
I
wizards
don't.
in the middle?
Okay,
You can't.
you say so.
Kinda squishy.
Just keep that thing off me.
Sure. I pull out my scrying orb and I'm like, okay, we just got an adventure. Please check back in later for. And these are my traveling companions. We're in party now, and I pointed at everyone.
This was a huge
This is
mistake.
going to be great. Please remember to like and
All right,
subscribe.
okay, saddle up. Let's go.
All right, cool. So you guys leave the bar and head out towards the city of Phandalin with little information on what this adventure entails.
Doesn't matter.
Do we know what this person did?
Yeah, there was not a lot of questions about
Oh, we know what he did.
a jerk.
what he did or who hired. That's fine. It'll come up later. Mark, are you there?
Alright,
Okay, I
I'm
finally
ready.
have my character sheet. Can I
Okay.
have a cookie?
Yeah.
Or you have your character sheet. You get a cookie.
It's like you didn't bother to do any checks because you didn't have a sheet to even do them with.
No.
Okay. Prilli, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, Prilli, you wake up in your room at the Sleeping Giant Tavern in Phandalin. When you open your eyes, the first thing you notice is that there's a wine glass in your hand and someone has propped you up in a chair like the meme of Leonardo DiCaprio laughing in Django. You also remember partying very hard last night in celebration of the defeat of the White Dragon.
Yeah. I remember.
Anything your character does as you start to wake up propped up in this chair.
Is the wine glass full?
It is.
I take a drink.
Good. Yeah, gotta beat that hangover.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, whoa. So I'm in my room at this inn.
Mm-hmm. And you really don't remember a whole lot about last night, just kind of images that come and go.
Yeah,
But you do remember that you were partying pretty hard.
of course. Okay.
There's a
Yeah, I just take a drink and try to like, I try to get up to my feet just to, I don't know, just to do it.
Make sure they still work.
Everything's good.
yeah. Everything's still working okay.
Okay.
You vaguely remember Bazoon mentioning something about a job first thing in the morning,
Uh-huh.
but you reckon it's probably 2 p.m. by this point, and
Yeah.
way past the time that Bazoon had said anything about leaving.
Damn. All right.
On the desk, you find a note that reads, Master Prilli, I tried to wake you up, but it was no use. We left for a job and it should take 2 nights, or it involves 2 nights with a K, not really sure yet. Anyways, if you wish, please grace us with your presence in the city of Baldur's Gate in 2 weeks' time. Yours in adventuring, Bazoon.
Aw.
Wow, your character.
Watch out for that portal to hell. It's quite the doozy.
Yeah, that happened.
Fair enough.
Stay away from places filled with fingernails.
How about you give me an investigation check, Prilli?
Okay. Let me see. I gotta get. I'm just gonna use the dice on. What's it called? D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did with my little dice set. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. That's all right. With D&D Beyond, you're always prepared for a D&D game.
That's true.
It's like an ad read.
Unless someone has
Alright,
some kind of Wi-Fi extender that your computer can't read. So.
Use code Forgotten Realms to get 10% off your
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So with an 11, you reach into your pockets and you find a bunch of useless items like a gear and a rat's tail, piece of string and a cork.
Oh, I took those.
Okay.
But you, he had more,
Oh, okay.
I guess. But you also find a map, and you vaguely remember winning this map in a game of Baldur's Bones last night. And it appears to lead to a location of a magical item. And
Okay.
it also occurs to you that this item is on the way to Baldur's Gate. So what harm would there be in a little detour, right?
I agree.
So, anything else your character does before leaving the tavern in Phandalin?
No, I'm just gonna make sure all that junk is back in my pockets, safe and sound. And,
One man's junk, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's another man's junk. So,
How many man's? Question: how many man's junk do you have?
that's a good question. I don't know where this junk came from. It might just be my own junk. Like,
I think you had accumulated some random stuff throughout the night as you were dancing on tables and gambling and things like that.
sounds a badass. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna gather up my things and I guess head out.
Okay, cool.
Finish my glass of wine or whatever.
Great, cool. All right, so Prilli starts to head out. So back to the three of you. You enter. You guys have been traveling for a little while. Phandalin's not too far from Long Saddle. It's just maybe a day or two south.
Of walking?
Yeah, if you're walking. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, you guys are on foot because you're new characters.
Oh.
You haven't purchased anything yet.
How much further until we get there? I'm exhausted. Walking is for peasants. Which one of you will carry me?
Oh my god.
I will not carry you.
Between the two of us, which one do you think is gonna?
That's fine. I like you, but.
All right, hop on my shoulders.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. Get away from me.
Man.
I like you, but you smell like horse.
But I don't. I'm an elf. I don't weigh anything. Please carry
Can you
me.
fly on that thing, that scrying device?
No.
Aren't you a wizard?
Yes, but I don't want
Why are
to.
we walking if you're a wizard?
Oh my gosh. I have to save my spell slots. Don't talk to me about wizard things if you don't know about wizard things.
Exactly how do you two know each other?
His wizard thing.
Yeah. Met in the bar, briefly.
I don't know him.
We're great friends. We hit it off right from the get-go.
Alright, so something happened.
I'm just here to make a little money.
Okay. I'm this guy.
I cast Mage Hand, and I use Mage Hand to hold my scrying glass, and I start talking into it. I start talking into it, and I was like, "Oi, I don't know if you guys knew this, but adventuring is so much walking," as he tells his viewers. I will report back as soon as something interesting happens, I'm sure. All right. Like and subscribe.
If you read any of Tolkien, you know adventuring is a lot of
It's all just walking. It's like 90% walking so far. Okay.
Phandalin isn't that far.
You're not getting that millennial instant gratification.
No, so I put it away.
Think of it as a hike.
I have this narrative instinct that Fandolin isn't that far, right?
Narratively speaking, no.
Okay, so we're almost there, I guess. Unless we just started. How close are we?
Yeah, so as you enter the town of Fandolin, you see a bard playing in the square. He's kind of short, but he's also a big boy. And he's playing a lute and singing a song.
That's not a lute.
Play your lute.
And it goes like this. Gather round me, children, a story I must tell about some forgotten heroes you all should know so well. And he continues to play and sing, recounting a tale of brave adventurers who set out from Waterdeep, killed a lich, and defeated a white dragon. And he begins to name each adventurer, and you hear him mention the name of a human barbarian named Prilli.
Did you hear that, boss? I think he might know our man.
He just said the name of our target.
That's right.
Did we know the name of our target? Did I miss a meeting?
I didn't tell you. I did say his name.
You were too busy on your scrying device. We were talking about the actual job at hand.
Rewind that thing. Can you? You know what? It doesn't matter.
It's live. It doesn't really.
I'm gonna toss him a few coins, see if he knows this gentleman. Excuse me, the Bard man.
Yeah, what? Yeah?
Bard.
Uh-huh.
Hi. Is that your name, Bard? Bardo?
No.
Bardo Guini?
I put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, clearly you have no rapport with the common folks. Step aside. Hi, I am Steven, Teen Wizard. I am quite the influencer. And so it would be really... I'm so annoying, I'm sorry. If you tell my friend the information he needs, I would be more than happy to give you a little shout out to my many subscribers.
Yeah, I've heard that before. He looks back at Fest and says, yeah, my name's Chet the Troubadour.
Chet the
What?
Troubadour. Okay,
What?
let me just write that down, just in case I need to know that for some reason.
What do you need? What?
You mentioned the name Prilli in your song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually know that man?
I've never met him. But, you know, this is the song that people want to hear, I guess, right now. So this is the hotly requested song.
What?
It's that one in 24 karat magic.
At least get a couple gold for each time I play it. Yeah, I don't know, some guy named Prilli, some heroes that killed a white dragon. But I know he was staying at the tavern, the Sleeping Giant down the way. I know that.
The Sleeping Giant, you say? All right. Anything else you know? He hands you another piece of gold.
That they apparently, according to this song, which the song's whatever, I'm not really a fan of this.
All right, man, you're mumbling now. Come on, speak up.
But from the song, there's something about it. They killed the dragon and the lich, and they're supposed to be heroes.
I heard the song. I was standing right here when you played the song.
Okay, well, okay. They're like I said, all I know is he's staying at the tavern here apparently.
Now, who exactly is requesting this song, by the way? Just everybody?
Just people.
Anyone in particular?
People, you know, pop music. It's annoying, but
Popular music, you say, and I pull out my orb again, and I'm like, let's have another go. I'm sure my viewers would love this.
I'm about to go on a smoke break. So.
Okay, that's gonna be
Smoking's
ruin your singing voice. Go right ahead. Thank you.
Well, yeah,
kindly,
taverns that way.
Okay.
Go that way. Take a left. Take a right. Take another left.
Do we think he might know a little more than he's saying?
You know what? Why don't you ask him?
So can I step on up to little Chet here?
Yeah.
And just the most intimidating way I can, just do like I need to do an intimidation check, but just is that really all you know?
Are you trying to
I'm trying to
give me
scare him up a little bit.
Give me an intimidation check.
Almost.
Holy crap.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay.
Roll to piss your pants.
Yeah, he is obviously visibly intimidated and goes, Oh, okay. Look, man, I don't know who you are or who you're with, but that's all I know, man. Okay? All I know, what the song says, and that he's at that tavern from the... I told you, man, I don't know.
I think that's all he knows. He's just...
I snort out my nose. Thanks. You do have a pretty singing voice.
Thank you.
Should we ask him to tag along, maybe?
No. Well, listen, do what you want. I'm not going towards the tavern.
Mr. Chet, do you want to join us on our adventure? We have an adventure. We're adventurers.
Adventure, you say?
His pay's coming out of your cut.
I'm not in it for you. I'm very
all right.
rich.
I'm in it for the ad
As soon as I get.
I do
for the likes.
I do have some jobs I gotta do, so I probably maybe
What if you're still here when we come back from the bar? We'll hit you up. How's that sound?
Go. You guys go to the bar.
I'm
I'll stay
very
around
influential. You stick with me. Maybe we get you like a right of patronage and.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
I'll be out here if you need me.
All right. Okay. I hit you up later.
Okay.
I look to my friends and I'm like, "This is how you create contacts, people. Now we have another friend in case anything happens."
Like I said, I look to my friends.
What friends are you looking at? From down the road?
The adventuring friends that we are.
Okay.
If you guys are gonna work with me, you're gonna have to learn to play.
Can't hear you.
Walking up the tavern, just ignoring him.
Wait, my feet are so tired. Please.
When you enter the tavern, it's quiet because it's still around like noon. It hasn't quite opened yet.
It's around noon?
Not quite tavern time.
Yeah. Oh well, no, sorry, it's not around noon. It's around like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Okay, because I was about to go into full-on
Yeah.
draw.
No, good call.
Every
High noon.
day, high noon.
Yeah.
Like a werewolf.
All right, so you enter the tavern. It's a little bit empty. Not a lot
quite
of
happy
people in
hour
there.
yet.
Not quite happy hour yet. It's around 2:30, 3 o'clock. What do you guys do?
Did he describe him in the song at all when we were listening to it?
He mentioned the name Prilli, a human barbarian who something about his great axe and things like that.
So I look around the bar and see if I see a human type barbarian looking dude that may possibly have an axe.
How about an investigation
You
check?
can probably see over everybody.
That's the problem. He can only sees the heads.
13.
13. Yeah, you look around. You don't really see anybody that seems to match the description.
Great sword.
Oh yeah. You know how those songs go. There's always not.
Great
Perfectly
sword, great
accurate.
axe, hand sword. Just a hand.
Hand sword.
It's
Hands like swords.
You know, when those songs get passed from person to person, a little
Scissor
bit of
hands.
information
We're looking
tends
for
to
a scissor.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, I forgot that.
So fast you want to go talk to
I'm
the...
gonna go towards the tavern keeper and see what he knows.
Yeah, so you see the guy at the bar. He's wiping glasses with the rag over his shoulder. That typical sort of thing.
Excuse me, cliche.
You're going to clean all the shades.
Is that your name, cliche?
He looks at you strangely. Like, what'd you call me?
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Cliche says.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. And then he turns around and pours and hands you a whiskey and asks for 3 copper.
I sit at the stool next to him and I say, "A whiskey also."
The teen wizard.
And he looks at you and says, "Do you have ID?"
I don't need. I'm Stephen Teen Wizard.
He's Stephen Teen Wizard. He's
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons. He's allowed to drink.
I'm at least.
What's a Steven?
Please give him something
Oh
stronger than
goodness!
whiskey.
You need to get out of this bar every once in a while.
I think-
just a whiskey will do, please. Thank you.
How about some orange juice? He hands you some orange juice.
I gotta be drinking it for an elf. Aren't they older?
I don't know. What's a teen elf?
I don't know. I have no idea. Older elves.
It's like Yoda's
He'd
50.
probably be like
maybe.
40 or 50.
He doesn't know much
Yeah.
about
He's
elf culture,
400
so he
years
just
old.
hands you some juice.
Okay, I believe it's whiskey.
So fine citrus whiskey.
Okay, so he hands you the whiskey.
Instead of 3 copper, I give him 2 gold,
Okay.
and I ask him about Prilli. What he knows, if he knows anybody by the name of Prilli, and I describe him to him.
I'll tell you one thing about Prilli. That man is not welcome in this bar ever again. After last night, he made a mess of my bar. The room is destroyed.
The room.
Their tables are broken.
Oh, I thought it always looked like this.
Our regulars who come in here and gamble never want to come back again. That man cost me a lot of business.
Is he still in his room?
He left, I don't know, about an hour or so ago.
I knew he does sound detestable, just like that man said. Right.
What are you doing looking for him?
Do you know where he's staying?
I know where his room was.
Was?
Well, the room that he checked out, so I don't know if he's not welcome back, so.
He was staying in here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What do you need him for?
He's my brother.
Oh, you have a brother.
Yeah.
Well, if you're anything like your
we're
brother, then you can just turn
No,
around
he's
and
adopted. That's fine. Listen.
Trying to go back home.
Family things can be quite
Definitely.
complicated.
Definitely not blood relation, but he's sick in the head, as you can attest to. I'm here to take him back home, and I do thank you. If you can tell me anything else that would be helpful, I need to get him home to Mama.
Well, while you're here, the room's a mess. He might have left some stuff up there if you want to check.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly.
He hands you the room key.
All right. And he leaves the bar and heads upstairs, and he motions for the other 2 to follow him, but he doesn't pay attention to whether they do or not.
I follow. I get off the stool and I sip my orange whiskey again, and then I follow him.
Okay.
I put it down. I
I'm
do
gonna-
not pay.
I'll go to the tavern keeper. I'll ask for a food menu.
Oh no. He's gonna...
And then I'm going to sit at the table nearest where you guys left and just kind of guard and watch and make sure nothing funny comes down the hallway after behind your
Alright.
back. Because fitting down these little hallways and doorways and stuff isn't
I take my scrying orb and I place it down in front of the Minotaur as he starts to eat, and I'm like, "All right, viewers, we're gonna do some ASMR type mukbang with the Minotaur," and I leave it in front of you, and I go with.
So I tell Fast, I'm like,
Oh, man.
I got your back. Go ahead, I'll sit here.
Okay.
He
I'll
hands
go with
you
you.
a menu and says, "It's not quite happy hour yet, but this is not dinner yet. So this is our lunch menu, and you see like stew and like cold stew, and like that's it."
Stew.
I'll take some stew while I'm
If
away.
I were you, I would go for the stew.
Okay.
No lukewarm stew?
Yeah.
Place is it?
So as you guys enter into Prilli's room, how about everyone give me an investigation check, except for Prilli, of course.
Really doesn't get...
Oh, it's like a
Sorry,
little.
my
It's like an actual
eating is
bag.
loud.
I rolled a
Our
1.
eating is probably loud. You rolled a 1?
Yeah. Oh no, a 7. It's a 7. 15.
15?
Tell you
Says it
what
right
it
there.
is.
I was looking. I'm so used to looking at the die.
Okay, 15.
I'm sitting outside the room
That's
watching. Watching for any shady folk.
9.
9.
They're +6. I still got a 9.
Yeah.
I'm not much of an investigator anyways.
So,
Looks like a room.
So Stephen Teen Wizard, the first thing you see is that Prilli had accidentally left the note on the desk.
What's this? A piece of paper? I take it and I unfurl it, and I'm like, yes, there was. I read it. What does it say? The note?
Yeah, it's the same note I read before that says, Master Prilli, I tried to wake you up, but it was no use. We left for a job and it should take 2 nights. Order involves 2 nights with the K, not really sure yet. Anyways, if you wish, please grace us with your presence in the city of Baldur's Gate in 2 weeks' time. Yours, an adventuring Bazoon.
I pointed and I'm like, looks like we're going to Baldur's Gate.
2 weeks, huh?
Is there a date on the note?
No.
Ah, nuts.
This could be months old. Wait, you know what? Let's ask the barkeep how long he's been staying here, and that'll give us a time frame.
Or it's signed to Bazoon. Maybe he knows when Bazoon left.
Whatever.
Okay.
You guys go back downstairs to
Yes.
the barkeep.
I go, barkeep, another orange whiskey, please.
So he pours and
Thank you. We're also looking for our friend Bazoon. Do you know when he left this
Oh,
place?
fine gentleman. Nice. He's welcome here
Yes.
anytime.
He sure certainly is. Love
He
that
paid
gentleman.
the tab. He paid for the damages. He's a good
Yes.
fellow. that
Also,
dwarf.
put my whiskey on his tab as well.
Yeah, he was in here with a group, the group that killed the dragon. You guys hear about the
Yeah,
dragon?
we heard the song.
Yes, there's
It's a great song.
Beautiful. Top
Wonderful.
100 right now. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean the whole
Very
thing.
catchy.
They cause a dragon to dance and then they beat the poor soul to death. So
That's a rough way to go.
yeah, well, but yeah, Bazoon and their group left earlier this morning actually.
This morning. Okay.
Oh, now we got a time frame.
So, 2 weeks.
You are like a junior investigator. Look at
2
that.
weeks from today, we have to meet at Baldur's Deep. What is it called?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Well, if everybody left today,
Baldur's-
we could probably catch up to them.
Which Baldur's Gate is quite the walk.
Oh,
Okay, well, we got 2 weeks to walk.
We know what direction they're headed in, or he's headed in, right?
Yeah, you know where.
I guess we're walking. Who's carrying me this time?
Oh, God. Is there some transportation we can hire out of this place?
There is stables down the road if you want to hire.
Stables. Is that where that musician Uber's at? Is that?
Oh, you're talking about Chet?
Yeah. He looks like he probably needs a little extra side
I
work.
think he hitchhikes. That guy.
Wow. No, okay.
But-
He's real.
Oh, could
Yeah.
we
He's a
hitchhike?
real
That would be
deal.
quite the adventure.
But you could hire, a coach or something like that if you like.
Coach.
How many days to Baldur's Gate by coach?
It is quite the travel to.
He may
Baldur's
still
Gate.
be in town
It is hundreds of.
if he just
miles
left a little
away.
while ago.
This is true. An hour ago. You said.
Maybe we look around town.
Maybe he's going
Are
to
you
resupply before heading
sober
out.
enough to look around town there, Steven?
You know what?
If he just left, you might be able to catch up.
I got a pretty iron will when it comes to
How many
this here
fingers am I holding
alcohol.
up? And he holds up the middle finger.
I'm fine. I'm doing great. I think.
Okay.
Maybe we look around here for.
Maybe you had one too many whiskeys.
It's fine. I'm doing great. I'm a little tipsy, but
So you're gonna look around town
no
for him?
stranger.
Should we look around town or should we head towards Baldur's Gate?
I
Let's
concur
hope we're
with
faster than them.
Eric.
Just head towards Baldur's Gate.
No, I concur with Eric. We should look around town.
Oh, you do want to look around town.
Yeah. Like, all right. You
Okay.
know what? You take the lead on this one. I'm on 2 more whiskeys real quick.
If we were headed out for a 2-week journey, where would we need to resupply?
Yeah, well, Fandolin will have some necessities like shop and a stable and things like that. So, is there anyone particular you want to look for, Prilli?
Are you sure he's not in this tavern?
We're gonna go to the stables and check that out. Come on,
Okay. Let's.
shush you out the
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
Alright, so you guys all head to the
Let's
stables.
go to the stables.
See a couple old men who
I
run.
guess I'm on
run
point
the
on this
thing.
one.
Yeah, you don't see anyone other than a couple of old men kind of milling about.
Can we ask them if they saw Prilli, if they sold any horses off to anybody for a journey?
Sure. And they would tell you nobody matches that description's been by here.
Wow. This Prilli's a
Wait, you
wide
have to,
one.
first of all, you have to think as if you were a detestable, disgusting human being.
Yes.
Scourge
Who could we find
of
that would
Faerun.
do that?
You gotta think along those lines. Where would you go? Do you have a brothel here, sirs?
That's quite clever.
I'll let you in on a little secret. It's an unofficial.
And I pull out my scrying book.
I
We're
think-
secrets
I know
of the
what?
land, people.
Listen,
What is that
That's
Yeah, don't mind it. And I
he's a teenager. I don't know.
Yeah, if you go down to the corner here, there's some
Mhm.
ladies of the night, so to speak.
Okay, all right.
Some woman of ill repute.
What?
What's that mean?
Listen, I don't want to catch anything. I just want to ask some questions.
Oh, right. Wink, wink.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. He hands him a couple of coppers and heads in that direction.
So
and
you
says,
might
"Come
want to
on."
get that Twitch checked, by the way.
You know what? Maybe, Steven, maybe you should stay here and just keep an eye out, and me
Right.
Eric will go in. You make sure.
I'll stand watch
Make sure I'm
outside.
not followed.
Okay, I'll stand outside the door.
Sounds great.
Watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go to the
Are you okay with this, Eric? You look a little nervous.
This is all
I'm
getting
fine.
pulled out of my ass. I did not expect any of this. So.
That's great. You're doing good.
We're just gonna see if they have seen Prilli. I'm telling you, this is probably the one place he'd be at.
Okay, so
Kicked
you,
out of a bar.
so you head over there, and
The
there's a
Tesla.
couple of ladies of ill repute sitting outside.
Howdy, ma'am.
Well, hi.
Well, hey. We're just visiting town here. We're looking for my brother. I wonder if you've seen him. He's a bit sick in the head.
Are you sure you're looking for your brother? Or are you looking for a good
I'm
time?
looking for my brother. We'll talk about the good time maybe after you give me a little information. He tosses her a copper. His pockets are getting light.
She looks around to make sure the mistress isn't around and stuff's in her pocket.
Listen, his name is, well, we call him, his name's Prilli. I don't know what he's been going by, but he's he just got kicked out of the bar there about an hour ago. Wonder if you know what I'm talking about. He's been seen to confer with a dwarf of sorts.
Big fella?
The dwarf, yeah.
No, not the dwarf. The Prilli guy you're talking about. Big guy?
Well,
Carries around a great
listen,
sword?
yeah. He's
Talks
got
a lot about how big his great sword
Listen, we
is.
don't talk about he has a thyroid issue, so we're not going to talk about his size. But yeah, he's got a big, great sword axe. They wrote a song about him.
He threw quite the party last night.
He came by here, but
When was this?
this was just not too long ago.
Back in the last hour?
Maybe within the last hour.
Okay, now
He offered some pretty cheap change, and my mistress drove him out.
Yeah, that's it, all right. Detestable. Detestable even to the detested. I understand. Okay. Well,
Do you know which
where
way
he
he headed?
Where do you go? Yeah.
He said something about maybe he'll find better women in Baldur's Gate, and I said, "Yeah, good luck with that." And he left, just kind of his
Piece of
own.
horse's ass.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to head down the road towards Baldur's Gate, see if we can catch up to them.
All right.
Or
Well,
him.
thank you for your
Come back anytime
information.
now.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Wink. All right, let's get out of here before we can catch them. Come on, let's go.
Bye.
I catch up with you guys. Any word on your brother? Did we find anything?
I was just standing behind him the whole time.
You know what? They said they would only speak to you. So why don't you go in there and ask?
Oh no, I'm okay. I don't. We have some very fine.
All right.
practices
I was
back
just
home,
teasing
so.
you. Come
So
on.
now as you leave
Let's get outta here.
the
I wave,
brothel,
I wave goodbye to the very nice sex workers. This is the PC thing to call them.
you come back to the square that leads outside of town where you first came in and saw Chet. Chet's still there playing, but you hear a voice echo across the square that says, "Chesterton Gilbert Chesterfield III, what on Toril are you doing here?" And you see Chet's body slump
Is
in
that Chet
defeat
You Betcha?
as a grand stagecoach pulls up alongside Chet, and Chet says, "Mom, what are you doing here?" And she says, "What am I doing here? What are you doing here in this shanty town? You're supposed to be in Baldur's Gate heralding the arrival of Sir Betvedder, are you not?" And he says, "Mom, it's really hard to fit the name Betvedder into a song." And another man pokes his head out of the adjacent window and says, "Listen to your mother, Chester." And he goes, "Ugh, you brought Trevor?" And she says, "Don't talk to Trevor like that. He's going to be a part of this family whether you like it or not. Now we are headed to Neverwinter, and we should be there for some time. We had to take a detour through this dreadful town. The main road was closed. Something about an investigation of a white dragon slaying. Now do what you were hired to do and go to Baldur's Gate. I don't want to hear another word about it. We didn't spend all that money on boarding school for you to go gallivanting around." And as the stagecoach leaves, Chet looks around and sees you all watching and begins to blush a little bit.
Aw.
Hey guys.
Hey, is Neverwinter near Baldur's Gate? Can we maybe hitch a ride with them?
It's not. It's like the opposite direction.
Okay.
Totally the opposite direction.
You go. Okay, bye. What was the guy's name that he had to learn the write a song about that he hates writing a song about?
He had to.
The
Better.
Oh, Sir Betvedder.
Sir Betvedder. Okay. I walk up to Chet and I'm like, bedwetter rhymes really well with Sir Bedwetter. Just saying.
I know, that's what I've been saying all this time, but nobody wants to listen to me.
Just do it anyway.
I feel for Chet and the pressures that your family puts on you. I'm like, hey man, we're headed to Baldur's Gate. You wanna roll with?
Oh, you are?
We are.
Going to Baldur's Gate too?
It's the opposite direction from.
Can I chill with you guys?
Yeah. Do we need to create some kind of distraction to get you out of here?
No, I mean I gotta head that way anyways. I guess my mom.
Right.
Alright. Fest starts whistling his song. And kind of urging him to play it as they walk down the road.
Okay, so he starts playing
Play it again.
his lute.
Don't worry, that'll wear fast.
Yep, so you all begin heading south towards Baldur's Gate. It's a very long journey along the coast, taking the long road and then the tradeway. As you guys are walking, Chet says, just so you know, this troubadour stuff's just a gig. My real music is my passion. This is just a job, whatever.
What's your real music?
Don't encourage.
Real music is rock, man. Just regular old rock, not this troubadour folk music stuff.
Yeah, do you want to share some of your rock music with us?
Your rock music?
Let's hear.
Yeah, sure. I got one I've been working on. It's not finished yet.
Cool. Okay, we will listen to it with.
It's an unreleased demo.
Okay. It
I'll
goes.
try off the two while you're playing music.
It goes something like this. I don't wanna be a paladin. I wanna be in a punk rock band. I don't wanna be a paladin. I wanna be in a punk rock band. Shut up, Dad.
I love it. It's very good.
Thanks.
It speaks
No,
volumes.
it's not finished yet.
It really,
I'm working on
it
it.
really speaks to my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
I think it is finished. Maybe you just do that part 6 more
I've
times.
got another song called Goblin Prostitute. You wanna hear that one?
Yeah. Do a song called Goblin Prostitute.
And then
Chet?
it was for my old band, Botulistic Basilisk.
Oh, so how are you with swords and arrows and other things that aren't music? Just in case, you know.
Well,
You gotta pick up a sword or something.
he does have a great sword on his back,
Oh, yeah, how you with that thing?
and he pulls it out
Whoa! That's a big old sword.
and does some pretty fancy moves with it. Swings it around. Yeah, there's nothing else training when I was a kid.
Yeah, but you're
It's kinda
swinging around in
crazy.
nothing. What are you fighting in the air? Why don't you give that? Let's test out your swordsmanship here. Eric, come over here. You look like
this is
you've got
gonna be
some sword play. Why don't you do a little sparring action here with young Chet, and just to see how well honed he is with his sword skills.
I record everything. I stream it.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get down on your little round glowing thing there.
What's up,
Sure.
fam? We're about to have a little test of each other's steel. It's going to be great. They're going to spar. Place your bets now in the chat. We're not. Just let me know who you think's gonna win.
Eric, you know how to work weapons, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I just took a guess.
I pull out my shield and my warhammer.
Holy shit balls.
This way.
Whoa, we're gonna get demonetized.
Okay, cut.
Chet he's kind of a short guy. He slumps, which makes his stomach kind of look like a beer gut a little bit.
Shit,
He kinda
man,
reaches back.
watch out, shit. I don't know. Seriously. I don't really know this Eric is, so
Okay,
it's a big old hammer.
got some ground rules, right? Nothing below the belt.
You're
Right.
half below his belt, Chet.
You are below the
Your belt or his belt?
Nothing below my belt. Nothing
The
in
owner's
this
belt.
region.
No nut shots is what you're saying.
No horns, big guy.
No.
All right, so I guess we can do contested attack rolls. Actually, let's both roll attack rolls and see if it. Yeah, I'm attacking you with my greatsword.
Alright.
That's 18 to hit.
My armor class with my shield is exactly 18.
Okay, so meets it, beats it. So I do make a hit on your armor, or whatever. We're just messing around, nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Nothing.
But yeah,
lethal.
I do get a hit on you. How about you try to attack me?
17.
That's a hit. Ooh.
What do you do?
And I get, so I think I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't use my extra attack with this. Didn't lay that out in the ground rules.
One of the things you're gonna want to take note of there, Chet. If you have 2 attacks, use
Yeah,
them.
so as I hit you, you kind of swing back around with a couple of attacks. What's the second one?
Not as good. It's a 14.
Yeah, so the first one makes contact and you see Chet, and then he's able to parry the second one away. But that causes him to stumble a little bit, and he swings back to try to hit you again, but misses. And then that's that's 19 hit for the extra attack.
Yeah, that
Yep.
definitely
And so
is.
that one he comes as he misses, he comes back around, swings at you again. You hear a tink on the armor. How much you attack me again if you want? I don't know.
The trading blows. It's getting good, everyone.
Alright, that's not bad. Your footwork sucks, but not bad. Nice recovery. Keep going. Come on.
Alright, I'll go again.
Come on.
23
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Uh-oh. We should just...
and 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you get Chet twice, and he's like,
I'm starting to get like worked up.
Alright,
We step in. We step. All right, everyone. Leave a comment down below who you think won. It should be great.
Well, I think-
obviously a tie.
well, I guess if you're gonna call it
Very good.
there. I mean, I was the one with most hits at the end, I think. So I think
You know what? Why don't you write a song
Put my
about
thing
that?
back, and I reach down and I reach out my hand to pick you back up.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yes, good. We're all
Oh.
friends here.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pick him up and throw him across the room.
Okay, let's not get the Minotaur in a rage.
Alright, I forgot about his rage problem.
So, you guys,
Learning some things.
I have
was
4
fun.
rage problems.
4 rage problems.
you all
I know. The economy.
continue
the-
traveling, and eventually you make your way to the section of road that borders the misty forest. And you begin to hear the sound of crunching leaves and growling coming from the forest. It sounds as though something is stalking you.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, me too. In case his fails.
14.
Less than that.
14, less than 14.
Just 10.
I can try, why not? 16.
16's not bad. Okay, so you guys kind of look around. Steven and Fest don't really see
What is this
anything.
terrain?
It's coming from the forest. You guys are on the road.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't see anything, but judging by the eerie music, something's got to be.
It's ruddy mysterious.
It sounds like Soundscape.
Sirenscape.
Sirenscape. I pull out my phone and I do a Sirenscape ad. my glass.
Eric, you do see a little bit of a shadow just kind of go behind a tree really quick, but you're not quite sure what it was.
There's something back there. I'm not sure what it was.
Oh, you know what? I think it's better for us to go look and see than wait for it to jump out and reveal itself.
Yes, why don't you guys... I would take up the rear. How does that sound? And I mage hand my orb, because I'm going to record everything, and then I take out my crossbow. So, just to be ready.
Alright, I pull out my spear.
Alright, everyone roll initiative, including Prilli.
Did that help? That didn't help at all.
So I have advantage on initiative roll, so I just roll twice every time and pick the best
nice,
number? Okay.
Sweet.
It happened to be the same number that I rolled.
Anybody else want beer?
Yeah. One of those illusions in a glass, please. Damn it. I just got 2 brand new bottle openers. Left them both at home.
There's one over here.
Oh, fancy.
I'll take 1, 2, I'm sure, why not?
Come on, juggle them. Juggle them.
You want an IPA or a lager?
Thank you.
I'll do a lager.
Oh wait, did I get myself one?
You don't need
Golden
one.
lager.
Okay. Anyone between 20 and 25
There you go.
for initiative?
20.
Oh, Fest is a 20, eh? Okay. Okay, so we got Fest on the board. Anyone between 15 and 20?
I'm at 19.
17.
So we got 20 and 17, you say?
About 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Eric and Steven. What did I get? Okay.
Teen Wizard.
Right, sorry.
I don't know how to do that.
What
like it.
does
It's good.
what does Prilli have?
7.
7?
I was trying to do a Norse one, but I couldn't keep it all the time. I just kept going like Scottish Irish, so I just didn't do it.
I DM'd a game and had to do a thick German one, and it just fell away after like the first sentence.
German's too silly. I have a very flamboyant German accent.
Oh, nice.
It's very good.
Okay, Prilli, just a second here. I'm gonna switch you over to
Those are puppy dog pals.
our battle cam,
Battle cam.
maybe.
Oh, wow.
All right. Cool. So
the game.
all of a sudden, you see these 4 panther-like creatures pounce out of the woods. What you notice about them, strangely, is that they have a total of 6 legs and tentacles coming off the top of them. And the first person we have up, and it looks like this.
Whoa,
Oops.
dang.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Looks like my Uncle Ted.
Looks like this.
Well,
That's what they look like.
Whoa, it's a display.
can I ask a question real quick?
Oh.
Right?
Sure.
So, the barbarians got something called reckless attack.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how it works in regards to like
So the
turn
way,
order.
yeah, so on your turn,
So you
your
can throw aside all
first-
concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. We make your first attack on your turn. Okay, okay, my turn.
then you
Got
get
it.
to roll with advantage.
Got it. Okay.
So we're gonna start with Fest. As you see these, you're surrounded by these creatures, and I don't know whose mini is what, obviously, except for the Minotaur. But and then Prilli. Wait, not yet.
Is that
Is this?
No Prilli yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
This one. This is Chase.
Yeah. It's from my Magic game.
Is it Jace?
Yeah.
Okay, Fest. What do you want to do?
How far are they?
Let's make you the elf with the staff.
Okay, so one's pretty close. I'm gonna stab out with my spear
All right.
at the closest displacer beast. Is that what that is?
I don't know if you know what that is.
Well, that's what that picture is.
Maybe you can roll a history check to see if you, or nature check. to see
Nature
if you-
check. Because I want to see what I'm killing in case I want to eat it. It's an 8,
Bottle
so
opener?
he's like, it's like a puppy.
Yeah, you're not sure what it is. It's
It's too dark. Stab! It's daddy!
creepy panthery thing. So
Can you use animal handling? Just
with
handle the
your
animal.
attack, roll with disadvantage.
5.
5? Yeah. So you run up to, which one do you run up to with your?
This one.
All right. So you run up and you go at it with your spear. It seems like you hit it, but for some reason it's like it kind of phases out a little bit, and you go right through it, and it didn't make any contact.
I'm gonna attack again.
All right. Again with
Same thing.
disadvantage.
Eight.
8. Yeah, again, same thing. You try again, and your spear seems to go right through it as it kind of comes in and out of existence.
Can I see another one of these things?
There's right there.
Alright. I have a horde breaker thing as a ranger, so if I see something the same. If I see something, another creature, instead I can make another attack.
All right, again with disadvantage.
I'm gonna throw the spear this time because it's kind
Okay.
of far away. 16.
Okay, 16 is a hit. So you stab with those first two, and it seems to go right through without making anything. You throw at another one, and it does make a hit.
5?
Okay, which beast is it that you... Can you look underneath?
This is number 1.
Okay. So you do 5 damage. Okay. Is that your turn? Okay, so that takes us to Eric. Eric von Arkensen.
Yeah, so I got my shield and my warhammer, but I'm gonna do I'm gonna go for the reckless
What's your character's name?
attack on the one closest to me here.
Okay.
So I roll with advantage.
So you're gonna roll just a regular roll then.
Do what?
Because I was gonna say roll with disadvantage. Because you're rolling with advantage, that means you just roll 1.
Oh, alright.
Yep. So it kind of just undoes the disadvantage.
Interesting. 22.
That's a hit. Yeah. How much damage?
That's 5. Are you D8? No. You're a D8.
What's your power?
7.
7? Okay.
Yeah. And then second attack. Attack again.
Okay. Which number displacer beast is that?
Do what? I'm sorry?
Can you tell me which displacer beast?
Oh, this guy.
What number on the bottom?
2.
Okay.
18.
Okay. 18's a hit.
For 6.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do hammering horns,
Nice.
which allows me to like toss them
Mhm.
10 feet.
Oh, cool.
I don't think they take any damage on it.
So you come up with your warhammer, and this poor guy gets hit twice as you bludgeon into it, and then your horns hit it, and he jumps back 10 feet.
He's got to have there's a DC of 17
Okay.
for that, but I just want to make sure it doesn't do any damage.
Like a strength saving throw.
Immediately after you hit a creature with the melee attack, as part of the attack action, your turn, you use bonus action to attempt to shove the target with your horns. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and within 5 feet of you, unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw DC equal to 17. If you
Okay,
push
what
it
I
10 feet away from you.
I got better than 17.
Okay, so I try to push you away, but I guess passes through or whatever.
Yep. So you try to hit with your horns, but he doesn't seem to push back. It's a lot stronger than you expected it to be. That brings us to Stephen Teen Wizard.
Yes, right. Okay, first I pull out my scrying orb.
That's a bonus action.
All right, we are.
Oh
We are. I get to interact with things for
I
free.
know, I know.
We are in the midst of fight. This is our first battle as a team on this great adventure. This is going to be great. Comment down below on what kind of thing you think we're fighting and who's going to do what in this battle. I right now am going to pull out my crossbow and shoot this second. What is these? Like a dire wolf or whatever.
You want to do a nature check?
Nobody
No,
knows
I'm just
what they are.
commenting.
Okay, then
on it.
sure, yeah.
But I'm gonna do
In the
like.
comments, everyone's like, displacer beast.
It's so mad. So I'm gonna do crossbow on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, which guy?
Number 2, 18 to hit.
Is that number
He's
6?
number
Number 1.
Oh, number 1.
18 is a hit.
Okay. It is 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw a dart at him because I get to attack twice if they're light weapons. Because elf training.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sick. 5 damage.
This is so different than what we've been doing, where it's like 27 to hit. That's 15,000 damage.
This is kind of more fun. Okay.
Okay. So that's your
it.
turn.
Yep.
All right. So Chet puts down his loot very carefully and pulls out his sword. And one is a natural 20.
Woo!
And the other one is a hit as well.
You get that natty twant.
I'm gonna move up to. So I'm gonna be the little guy. I'll move up to the one that. Yeah, that one right there. And which number is that one? Number 2.
No.
Who does number 2 work for?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. So I gotta calculate my damage. Sorry guys. Hold on 1 second.
If you were using D&D Beyond, it would do it for you. D&D Beyond.
Just
1d12 plus
Go
3.
beyond adventure.
Are you a 12? Yeah. Okay, that's 7 damage.
Go to D&D Beyond /Teen Wizard to get 10% off.
And then 12 plus 3 is 15.
Oh, you were asking? I'm sorry.
Yep. 15.
There's a lot of grown men in this room. It took
Plus
too long to figure that
20, that's 23 damage.
2 of us went to Kingdom High School. 3 of us.
And then I'm also gonna start my rage. So you see Chet carefully, slowly put down his loot and then get super pissed off and take out his sword. And he runs up to this one that Fest is at, that Fest missed a bunch of times, and it's like, this is how it's done! And then, the 2 big swings, and does a bunch of damage to this little creature.
Holy shit!
Anger management problems in our group.
Alright, the Displacer, or whatever these creatures are, they're going to attack. And let's move up, so I'm going to move this one here, and this one here.
I'm good at bringing my spear back.
Okay. So, the 2 that are at Fest. Okay. So one is a 19 plus something to hit.
Yeah.
And you take 7 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage as this Displacer Beast comes up and hits you with its tentacle. Its second one, however, misses. And then the other Displacer Beast attacks, and that's a 14 plus 6 to hit,
Yep.
and a 9 plus 6 to hit, so 15.
Yep.
So they both hit. And so you're going to take another 14 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing damage.
Oh, good.
The other ones that are over there at Eric, the first one was 11 plus 6 hit. Eric,
That's a 17?
that's 16.
No.
16 does not. Okay, so they both miss. They can't seem to penetrate your armor. This other one, it misses completely as well. So
Yeah, with my shield, I have 18.
yeah, so you're able to block away their tentacles with your shield pretty easily. So as the battle is raging, on a nearby ridge, you all see a man, a big hulking man with a great sword. You just kind of see like the shadow of him up on a ridge.
Is it as great as Chet's? Because Chet's is pretty great.
I mean, I don't know. That's we'll see.
Too far away to see exactly how great it is.
Prilli, you're up on this ridge, and you look down and you see this group of random people being attacked by these creatures. What do you do? You leave?
He just goes back down the ridge.
Run away!
I guess I'll just leave, yeah.
Right idea.
My phone just didn't want to do this anymore. Alright. So, I'm going to reach to my hip where there's a bottle of alcohol. And I'm going to take a big swig. And then, about how far away am I from these people?
So you're that one that's all the way off to the side there. Because you're up on a ridge kind of watching.
8,
Oh,
9,
okay.
10, 11,
So
12,
you're
13 times 5.
you're this guy.
Too many.
You're like 65 feet away. Up on a
See
ridge.
where you're pointed. Yeah, take a big swig,
Fall
and
down the
I
mountain.
pull out. Am I far enough away for my javelin to reach any of them?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my javelin at the nearest creature.
Cool.
But as I do, I'm gonna scream real loud. But it's gonna sound like gibberish because I'm already kind of drunk.
Are you doing a reckless attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so just roll the hit, but it won't be advantage.
hearing that, I would assume it's another enemy.
Yeah. Okay.
Weird
So
goblin creature.
There's some kind of demon on board on the mountain ridge.
all right. Sorry. Give me a second. I'm still figuring out how to roll dice on this.
Never heard that before. What is that, draconic?
Okay. So
No, I know Draconic. I've never heard that.
Goblin?
Oh, did you roll with advantage on me?
I rolled a
I did.
23.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. So you all see this mysterious figure appear, and because of the sun, you can't actually make out who it is. It's just kind of like shadowy, and he throws a javelin, and it all swings past you. And I'm gonna say it's the one that's next to Fest, whichever number that one is.
Yes,
One
one.
here? That's one.
The one or the two?
This
Okay.
is the one.
How much damage is that, Prilli?
16 damage.
Whoa.
Ooh. All right.
Your javelins are strong.
Thunk.
Are you gonna do your second attack?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Let me get my dice back up. This time I rolled a 14.
That hits.
Oh, sick.
Are you attacking the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This time I rolled a 9 in damage.
Okay. Cool. So again, you all see another javelin, same one, stick into this beast, and you're as these two javelins are now sticking out of this beast.
Why are they always terrifying until they die and I feel bad for them?
Is that your turn, Prilli?
Yeah, I'll just start making my way towards the battleground.
All right, full movement. What's your movement?
Yeah.
40 feet?
Good question. It is...
Should be 40, I think.
How do you check that? Oh, yeah, 40. You're right.
All right, and then this big hulking man starts to make his way down the ridge towards you all. That brings us to Fest.
Oh. Mother of Maestra! What the hell is that? I mean...
Whatever it is helping.
Yeah, he initially pulls his longbow out and aims it at him, but then he's like, well, he didn't hit me. He could have hit me, unless he missed.
Yeah, I'll say
There's a lot of thought going on in his head. He's going into Batman
Damn, I
mode.
missed twice.
He missed 2 times, either he really sucks or
Is
he's
he a good dude with good aim or a bad dude with bad aim?
Alright. He doesn't know. So he's gonna use his spear to attack. Is this one dead or still alive?
Still alive.
Alright, he's gonna attack that one. Basically, he just pulls the spear out of it and jabs
Okay.
it.
Like a Legolas move.
Yeah, they're a little close.
Right
to
in the
him.
same hole.
Switch around a bit. This is weird. Okay, so I'm rolling to hit.
Double hole in him.
Am I still going with disadvantage here?
No. No, you're not.
15.
That's a hit.
Okay. And he is double fisting it. D8. That's
Yes, we all
8.
spend time in the wild doing interesting things.
8 damage.
Okay.
And he does it again. Okay, you gotta get out of
He
here.
just keeps doing that.
He misses that one. That's only
Okay.
10.
So as you go into the hole again with your spear, you miss with your second one as it kind of writhes in pain. And
Then he turns the other one and attacks that one.
Okay, all right.
For 11.
11's a miss. Damn it. That one's able to dodge out of the way as we go to Eric.
Yep.
You.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Eric saw Chet get all just inspired him, and then
Everyone's just
Eric's
screaming.
raging out now. So I use one of my rages which also, because I'm the path of a berserker,
Mm-hmm.
I also go into a frenzy.
Yep.
Frenzy rage minotaurs!
Jeez,
That's
get out
scary.
of the way.
So I'm going to attack the one in front of me. 18 plus 9.
That's a hit, boy. Yep.
Folks, that's the sound of a Minotaur dice hitting the table.
Yeah, it is.
Thing is full
That's
on
what I
metal.
get. 7
Okay,
damage.
7 damage.
Yep. And then I'll do second attack.
Okay.
The same one's still alive, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Same. 18 and 9.
Okay.
And what? 3 and 5 is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then because I'm in a frenzy, I get a third attack.
Alrighty.
And that's 19 and 9, so 28
Yep.
for. Ooh! 8 and 5 is 13 damage.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Yeah. So you all see Eric get.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then, because I forgot my plus 3s on each of those for my rage.
Okay. So another
plus 9 to all that, yeah.
Yeah, so you all see, in response to Chet getting all raised up, you see this giant hulking minotaur get all raged up and frenzied and goes crazy, goes to town on
Goes
this
ham on this.
on this beast. And it's bleeding now, like it's not looking good, it's all scratched up. Yeah, it brings us to Steven.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Crossbow to number, what is this, 2?
That's 1.
1. Crossbow to 1.
Okay.
10.
10 does not hit.
10 does not hit. Okay. And then dart to the same thing.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Dang, that was 7
Okay.
to 1.
Alright.
I do this and I'm like, I go over to Fest or just kind of lean in and talk to him like, do you feel just this raging sexual energy between these two?
I choose to ignore it. I suggest you do the same.
Okay, duly noted.
Okay, yeah, write that down.
Alright, Chet's gonna attack that beast that's right in front of him.
Raging hog. No,
only,
wait.
only one of it hits. So that's a d12. That's only 4 damage.
Hit it. I made myself uncomfortable.
Our little sparring match got ourselves worked up.
Okay, that's all that was Chet's turn. So that brings us to the beasts.
Beastesses.
Shit, you're not helping.
Okay. Alright, so, let's see. I know that, Fest, you're getting hit with 7 plus 3 damage. And then Eric is 9
They
plus
won't have
6.
advantage anymore because
Right.
that's over. Work this is over.
9 plus 6. Is that hit?
No.
So that one tries to get you 2. It misses. Another one hits Chet for 14. Or no, not 14. What is it? 7 plus 3. That's 10. So we're at okay. And then looks like all the other beasts managed to miss. So it was only Chet that got hit that turn. We're back to Prilli.
Alright, I'm going to run up on the same one that I've been throwing javelins at. But this time I'm gonna swing my big sword at it.
Alright.
Oops. No. Okay. I rolled 22.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Now I'm gonna swing my sword for 12 damage.
Nice. Okay, are you gonna do your second attack?
Yep, same thing, I guess.
Okay.
Go at him again. Ooh, 20, not natural 20.
Sure, yeah, that hits too. How do you want to finish off this beast?
Just gonna turn my sword around and just stab him right in the dome piece.
Nice. Yeah, so this mysterious figure runs up to this beast that's right next to Fest, slams its sword right into its head, kills it.
Concussion protocol right out of there.
Yep.
All right, Fest, what do you do?
He's in the blue tent, man.
You know, I'm tired of getting attacked, so I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run this way a little ways.
Are you choosing to disengage?
I am gonna I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and move over here.
All right, that's your turn then. Unless you have a bonus action. Okay. That brings us to Eric.
Alright, I'm just gonna, in my rage and frenzy still, just swing at this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Trying to kill him.
All right.
Getting more angry and frustrated. He's not dead yet.
Sexually frustrated.
No, I got a shit.
Oh,
Minotaur shit,
got
watch
one.
out!
Okay, so as you come down in your rage in your first attack, it seems to be able to dodge out of the way, and you come down and actually hit your foot.
Ooh.
And you need to roll damage on yourself.
Yay.
Oh no!
Yeah, when you crit fail, John's real mean. He broke my stick. So I bought a bunch of sticks.
So I put all my strength behind it?
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Your
Alright,
rage
7 damage.
Yeah, so you do that damage to yourself.
Ooh, there goes the little piggy that went to market.
Which makes me even more angry. So this one will be...
Let's give you one of these.
Oh,
Hey, life.
Second attack is a crit!
Oh!
I got so embarrassed.
Way to rally. Nice. All right.
And I get a...
second crit of the show.
I have brutal critical. So it adds to the... When I do a crit, I get double damage, I think. You can roll one additional weapon damage die when determining extra damage for a critical hit. And
So, how do you want to finish off this?
So I swing a phase through it. It hits me in the foot. I just like the fuck. Just come back up and just smash it right in the chin off button. Just
Nice.
maybe its head just
flies
evaporates
off,
and you
yeah.
just the body just kind of falls
Yeah,
over.
you see a head just like
Oh my
missed,
god.
and the body slumps to the ground. Which one was it? Just you can remove it.
This one.
Gross. Just missed.
Awesome.
And then I've got one more attack, so just turn and look at the other dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do a goring rush on him.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna use my dash and just smash my horns right into him.
Sweet. Cool.
So it's piercing. Oh, I gotta try to hit him, obviously. 13.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
1d6. Ooh, good. 6 and 5 is 11 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
Plus 3. Sorry. Because of the rage.
That's right. All right.
So 14.
Cool. That brings us to Steven.
Steve, more shooting at the shooting guy. Shoot him. Oh yeah. 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
Hell yeah, it's a hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
And then more. I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna run up to him and use a dagger on his face.
No magic.
No magic yet.
All right. That's cool.
13 to hit.
That's a hit.
7 damage.
Cool. Yeah. So you use a dart and a crossbow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crossbow and a dagger.
Yep. So again, this one takes a lot of damage with your crossbow, and both of these beasts kind of look at each other really quick, and it's almost like they're communicating, and they decide to run back off into the forest.
I go, hell yeah, you better leave.
And so the displacer beasts leave. Let me change the camera here for you, Prill. Is that pizza here yet? Oh yeah, it is outside. All right, let's.
It was outside.
Yeah, now it's cold.
You've got
Now it's
neighbors.
cold.
I've seen those kids. Pizza.
Okay, so as these beasts run away and this mysterious figure has appeared, what do you guys do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get the pizza while you guys role play this.
I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, high five, everyone.
My character is damaged, so he's not high five.
Chad, what do you think about that fight? That was amazing, wasn't it?
He's quiet.
Wow.
Chet.
A bard
Chet.
not talking. I think I'll pull my longbow and point it at this man.
Stranger?
This stranger saved us, and I say, "Thank you, stranger."
Thank